myself Harshi Jharia from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Damangaon, Dindori, Madhya Pradesh. I am here to explain class 11th mathematics activity number 8, which is guided by Mrs. Sunita Gupta ma'am. The objective of my activity is to find values of sine and cosine functions in second, third, fourth quadrants using their given values in first quadrants. Here we have taken a unit circle on the plane. Every point on the circle will represent two coordinates x and y. Let P2 with coordinates a and b be any point on the circle with angle P2OA is equals to theta. We will draw a perpendicular from P2 on the x-axis. Since triangle P2RO is right angle triangle, here the perpendicular is B and the base is A and the hypotenuse is 1. So sin theta is equals to perpendicular upon hypotenuse is equals to B upon 1. So sin theta is equals to B, and cos theta is equals to base upon hypotenuse is equals to A upon 1. So cos theta will equals to A. So we will define sin theta is equals to B and cos theta is equals to A. Hence, for every point on this unit circle, the x-coordinate will represent the value of cos theta and the y-coordinate will represent the value of sin theta. Firstly, we will draw angle pi by 6 or 30 degree, which is angle P1OA. The coordinates of the point P1 will be under root 3 by 2 and half, because cos pi by 6 is equals to under root 3 by 2 and sin pi by 6 is equals to 1 by 2. To find value of sine or cosine functions in second quadrant, let's say 5 pi by 6 or 150 degree, we have to draw angle 5 by 6 on this unit circle. Since 5 pi by 6 is equal to pi minus pi by 6, we can rotate this pi by 6 angle here toward the negative x-axis. The angle P7OA will be equal to 5 pi by 6. We can observe that point P1 and point P7 are the mirror image of each other with respect to y-axis. The coordinate of P7 will be minus under root 3 by 2 and 1 by 2, which implies that cos 5 pi by 6 is equals to minus under root 3 by 2 and sin 5 pi by 6 is equals to 1 by 2. So we have find out the value of 5 pi by 6 by using value of pi by 6. Let's take another example. We will draw angle pi by 3 or 60 degree, which is angle P3OA. The coordinates of the point P3 will be 1 by 2 and under root 3 by 2, because cos pi by 3 is equals to 1 by 2 and sin pi by 3 is equals to under root 3 by 2. To find value of sine or cosine function in second quadrant, let's say 2 pi by 3 or 120 degree, we have to draw angle 2 pi by 3 on this unit circle. Since 2 pi by 3 is equal to pi minus pi by 3, we can rotate this pi by 3 angle here towards the negative x-axis. The angle P4OA will equal to 2 pi by 3. We can observe that point P4 and point P3 are the mirror image of each other with respect to y-axis. The coordinate of P4 will be minus 1 by 2 and under root 3 by 2, which implies that cos 2 pi by 3 is equals to minus half and sin 2 pi by 3 is equals to under root 3 by 2. So we have find out the value of 2 pi by 3 by using value of pi by 3. To find value of sine or cosine function in third quadrant, let's say 4 pi by 3 or 240 degree, we have to draw angle 4 pi by 3 on this unit circle. Since 4 pi by 3 is equal to pi plus pi by 3, we can rotate this pi by 3 angle in such a way so that the angle P6OA will be equal to 4 pi by 3. We can observe that point P4 and point P6 are the mirror image of each other with respect to x-axis. The coordinate of P6 will be minus 1 by 2 and minus under root 3 by 2, which implies that cos 4 pi by 3 is equals to minus half and sin 4 pi by 3 is equals to minus under root 3 by 2. So we have find out the value of 4 pi by 3 by using value of 2 pi by 3. We can also find out the value of sine or cosine function of negative angles. Let's take a positive angle theta with coordinates AB. We will draw negative angle theta by rotating this angle clockwise. Since P5 and P2 are mirror images with each other with respect to positive x-axis, so the coordinates of P5 will be a and minus b, which implies that cos minus theta is equals to cos theta and sin minus theta is equals to minus sin theta. Here we have taken a 120 degree angle. The coordinates of P4 is minus 1 by 2 and under root 3 by 2. So cos 120 is equals to minus 1 by 2 and sin 120 is equal to under root 3 by 2. In a similar way, we can also find its mirror image reflection. Here we have taken a 90 degree angle. The coordinates of A is 1 and 0 because cos 0 is equals to 1 and sin 0 equals to 0. If we rotate this angle, we can also find the value of pi angle because coordinates A and C are the mirror images of each other. So the coordinates of C will be minus 1 and 0 because cos pi is equals to minus 1 and sin pi is equals to 0. And here we see that the coordinates of B is 0 and 1 because cos pi by 2 is equals to 0 and sin pi by 2 is equals to 1. And if we rotate this angle, we can also find the coordinates of D, the angle 3 pi by 2. The coordinates of D will be 0 and minus 1, which implies that cos 3 pi by 2 is equals to 0 and sin 3 pi by 2 is equals to minus 1. Thank you.